फ्रेंड्स, हमारे जो ट्रेडिशनल बिजनेसेस है वो एक अभिमन्यु के चक्रव्यूह के जैसे है. We know how to get in, but after a while we get stuck in our business and we don't know how to get out of it. But these new gen entrepreneurs are very smart. They know they need to have a great idea, start implementing, working on their ideas, scale it up to a certain level, and then look to exit. Either look out for a bigger player in your industry to buy out, or invite equity investor to invest a certain stake in your company. We have seen many such startup entrepreneurs who come and make a pitch on Shark Tanks. They make a presentation before the sharks and invite them to invest in their company. Now what we see is the final outcome, the final result of their presentation. But what goes behind it is their relentless work, efforts, and a huge preparation before they can come and make such kind of presentation. What we also call a pitch deck. What if you get an opportunity tomorrow to make such kind of presentation before some potential investor? What will you do? Today, let me guide you through a few steps, a certain tips which you can use to make a compelling pitch deck before any potential investor. The first tip is, what is the problem in the market and what is your unique solution to address that problem. Define very clearly how is your product or service going to solve the particular pain points or the problems that exist in the market. Make sure that you highlight your strengths, the benefits and features of your products, and how are you different from the competitors in the market. What is your expertise, your specialty? What is your niche that makes you stand out from all other players in the market? That will really bring out a unique solution of how do you seek to address a particular problem in the market. This is very fundamental. This is all about who you are as a company. And you got to articulate this very, very specifically so that everyone are very clear that what is the problem that you seek to solve and what is your unique solution. Second point is, who are your target audience? Friends, it's very important to define a very, very specific set of target audience. Now you may be into a B2B or a B2C or a D2H model, but you have to specify these are the specific set of people who are my target customers. And how will you be able to reach out to them? How will you reach out to them, this specific target audience? Therefore, what is your marketing strategies? It could be digital marketing or offline marketing, but you have to articulate how will you be able to reach out to your target audience, and also how will you convert them into your actual customers. So second point is all about your target customers and your marketing and sales strategy of how will you be able to reach out to them and convert them into your customers. That will effectively define what sort of revenues, what sort of sales you will be able to bring on table for this company. The third point is all about finances. Now here there are two aspects. One, what have you done till now? That is, how many customers you have already acquired? What is the revenue you have generated? What is your profit? And what is the cash flow in your company currently? Now, going forward, what is the projection? What is the size of the market? How much penetration you expect to make in this market? And what is going to be your future revenue, profits, cash flow for the next 3 to 5 years? It's important if you can also specify what are the revenue verticals and how much is the price per product as far as your products and services are concerned. So this is all about finance numbers, where investors are going to be very keen to understand and know what are the returns they can expect when they invest in your company. So very, very important, you need to have a complete understanding of how does the finances and the projection going to look like, because investors are going to ask you multiple questions on this very important piece. The fourth point is all about your team members. Friends, no investor would like to invest in a company which is dependent on one person, the CEO or the business owner. You need to have your core team. What is their expertise? What is their experience about your industry, your business? And how much they are committed to stay in your company. Very, very important. Have you offered them enough incentives, or maybe have you offered some ESOP for them so that they are committed to your company on a long-term basis? So you need to show that you have a team of people who are committed and passionate about your business. That makes a lot of difference as far as the confidence of the investors are concerned in your company. Now you can also specify who are your advisory board. They may not be your direct employee, but there can be some people who are expert in your field and they act as an advisory board in your company, which also makes a lot of difference as far as the confidence of investors are concerned. The fifth point is, what is the end use of the money? Why do you need this money? Where are you going to use this money? Investors want to know. Are you going to use this money in research and development or some technological development? Or are you going to use it in some marketing efforts to reach out to a larger section of the people? Or are you going to use this money for recruiting the right kind of people from your industry who will help you to boost your sales and business volume? Important aspect, what is the end use of money that you seek to have from the investor? Where are you going to use it, and how that money will help you boost your sales and business volume? And friends, the last point is all about valuation of your company. How much money you need and at what value? Now, there are various valuation methods that usually are being used, and it's important for you to take help from professionals who will help you to give a range of valuation. There is never a fixed value of any company, but there are various methods by which you will be able to get a range of value of your company. And when you have that range with you, you can then sit across with the investor, and probably this is a point where there is a highest kind of negotiation that happen, that what is the stake you are willing to dilute in your company and what is the money that you are seeking from the investor and at what value. So again, these are financial numbers, and you need to have a good understanding and a grip over this subject, that how does the valuation ecosystem work in your industry. So friends, these are the key aspects that any investor is going to consider. What is your problem statement and the unique solution you seek to provide in the market? What is your target audience? Your finances and the projections of it, your core team, their expertise and their commitment, then the end use of the funds that you are seeking to, and what is the dilution and the valuation that you are looking at in your business. There are various other aspects which also will come into play, but what I am saying is these are the basic things. Add on it is, what is the exit option you are offering or you are providing to the investors? Because investors are going to may get excited, they may get interested in investing in your company, but they also will think about how will they be able to exit from your business maybe 3 years, 5 years down the line. Now, there could be some bigger player, bigger company in your industry who might acquire you down the line, or you may be planning for a stock exchange listing for your company by which your investor will be able to exit. But you need to provide a kind of a roadmap to your investors of how they can exit from this company 3, 5, maybe 7 years down the line. Make sure that this is the initial pitch deck, which is not very long. At the same time, you are able to cover your points in probably 15 odd slides, and maybe about 20 minutes or so you should be able to cover everything. It's important that you don't make it very boring, so use infographics, use images, and also if you have testimonials, it is great to have, because your customers, when they talk about your company, it is going to be more authentic, more genuine, and people more rely on the customer's testimonial than when you talk about your own company. So make sure to have all these points in your pitch deck or the presentation. Friends, you need to have full understanding and knowledge about your product and business. You need to be on top of certain key parameters and also the financials of your company. See, the investors are very smart. They are going to judge you by your passion and your confidence in your business model. So make sure that you are well prepared and you have practiced several times before actually coming and showing up before to make presentation before any potential investors. So we have just scratched the surface. It's not possible to cover so many things regarding this pitch deck in one small presentation. If you have any concerns or questions, do write in the comment box and I will be happy to reach out to you. If you found this information useful, then like this video, share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.